Everybody, everybody wants to know about grants. If you're getting ready to buy a home in 2023 and you're a first-time home buyer, this is amazing information for you. What you need to know is that one of the best grants available, the pot of money for that grant, becomes available on February 21st, 2023. It is through the Federal Home Loan Bank, and it is a fantastic grant for you. This year they've actually upped how much money you can get in the grant. From last year it was $7,500 to this year it's $12,500. They also have a separate component that applies to what are called community partners. These community partners would be people, anybody who works inside the school system, whether it's a bus driver, a teacher, an administrator, or the principal. Anybody who works inside of healthcare, that could be the janitor, that could be anybody throughout this, including nurses, and anything in law enforcement, and also anything in safety and protection. Fire department, anything like that. These are all important things that can be advantageous to you. These grants are becoming available on February 21st. Now there are some idiosyncrasies that you need to know about it because grants are designed to be specifically for people who have a need. And so each one of these situations you need to be very aware of that they do have income caps. And so they start off with a family of one and they work their way up to 8 people in the family plus. Now they haven't released the numbers yet for 2023 as far as what the income caps are, but we're assuming they're going to be a little bit better than they were last year. Last year these were starting at about $58,000, and for a family of 4 right here in the middle, that you are going to be looking at about $83,000. Now these are some tremendous things as far as income caps because this is based off of total household income. So if a husband and a wife, they both are partners, are going to be planning on living in this beautiful little home, then their income is calculated into the total family household income cap. Now that's a great thing because it's really made to be designed for people of moderate means to help them get into homes. Now one thing that it doesn't talk about is, and this is a nuance that actually really helps people because this is obviously a fairly low income cap for today's prices. Now the grants are pretty awesome at $12,500 for everybody and $15,000 grant for community partners. This is pretty awesome. But the piece that you need to know about is that even though these income caps appear to be fairly low, in essence, if you have a non-occupant co-borrower, so let's say that we have Junior right here, and he's going to be living in a home, and he's got a couple of dependents with him that are going to be moving into this house, so there's a total of 4 people moving into this house, and he's making $83,000. Okay, well that's making less than $83,000, or she's making less than $83,000. They would qualify to move into this house. However, let's say the home price is $400,000, and they simply don't have enough income in order to be able to support the current debt load as well as buy the home at $400,000. Well, that is a problem. There's no doubt about it. But here's the best thing about this is you can get what's called a non-occupant co-borrower to not move into the house, but to support by co-signing for Junior to help him or her get into this house, and their income does not count towards that cap. So let's say Junior's income is $60,000, and now all of a sudden we need to add Dad or Mom to the mix, and they're very happy to do so. We're going to call this Mom. Mom is going to be helping with the mix to help them get into the house, and she makes, let's say, another $90,000 as she does it. This income right here is not counted towards the income cap. And so this is actually very beneficial because people can now afford to get into the home that they're getting into. Maybe Mom and Dad do help them out. Maybe there's some income that they're getting that we can't use because of qualification or whatever else. In essence, we can help them get the house, and Mom is not considered to be part of the income cap. Anyway, hope this helps you out as you start planning your 2023. If you're a buyer, then you're looking to buy a home in 2023 and you need some form of assistance, these are really good programs. Now, what you do need to know is it is a matching grant, so you do have to put a portion of your own money into this program in order to do that. And we also have to prove that after closing, you're not destitute so that you can eat and other things like that. So you're going to have a little bit of savings. The last thing that you do need to know is that this grant requires that you live in the home a minimum of 5 years. Anyway, hope this is helpful for you. If you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm certainly happy to help and guide you. Thank you for the opportunity.